August 11th, 480 BC. Leonidas at Thermopylae with 300 Spartans watching Persians darken horizon. 200,000 warriors. History records 3 days, then death. Lieutenant Commander Kyle Hawthorne opens eyes wrong time. SEAL Team Training Nevada, then reality folded.
What the hell?
Tactical
No
Watch shows
GPS
August
signal.
11th year wrong.
Am I seeing this
He
right?
recognizes terrain. Thermopylae. Senior Chief Marcus Rivers scans. No GPS bronze weapons below. Chief Dylan Cooper inventories. Each SEAL, 210 rifle rounds, 45 pistol, 6 grenades. Team total, 1,470 rifle, 315 pistol, 42 grenades. No resupply, 2,000 years. Petty Officer Jackson Stone reports. Greeks hold pass, 8,300 Spartans. Persians, 250,000. Bronze Age, 480 BC. History says 3 days, death. Petty Officers Tyler Morrison, Wyatt Sterling, Connor Drake, assess. Night vision, body armor, 800-meter rifles versus bronze. Advantage lasts 1,470 pulls. Hawthorne decides, we hold that pass. Teach Persians why future fights differently. Spartans form line seeing strangers. Through translation, 7 fight beside Sparta. Leonidas gestures forward. August 12th, dawn. 10,000 immortals advance. Spartans lock shields. SEALs position behind. Rules. Semi-auto aim shots 300 max conserve. 200 meters fire. 7 rifles. 7 officers drop. Invisible. Persians charge. 10,000. 150 rapid fire. 35 rounds per second packed formation. Bullets pass multiple bodies. Massacre. Breaks. 3,000 dead. 10 rounds, 4 minutes. 1,260 remain. Leonidas asks, what are you? We are what comes after. Xerxes watches. Understands. Weapons range, warriors few held position, suggesting limits. Orders waves 20,000 fresh every 2 hours, day, night. 1,400 second wave dispersed. Precision shooting. Officers, coordinators. 400 gone. 870 remain. 2,200, 10th hour. 4 waves, 7,000 half ammo. Night operations. Darkness they blind. We see. Night vision. Green world. Persians advance. Darkness. 200, invisible death. Terror. Breaks. 20 minutes, 200 expended. 670 remain. August 13th. 12,000 dead. 7 haven't slept. Priests, demons, commanders, superior weapons. No solution. Leonidas asks how long. 3 days? Maybe 4. Then numbers prevail. 7 days. Instead, 3 means everything. 0933 hours. Stimulants discipline. Morrison monitors. 48 hours max before degradation. Persian siege shields. Heavy wood leather. Cooper analyzes. Grenades. 42 15-meter radius. 100 Cooper throwing. Modern explosions Bronze Age. Steel fragments through everything. Groups cease. 8 used, 34 remain. Inventory. 420. 19 waves, 22,040 hours. 60 hours capability. 1,800 Persians withdraw. Xerxes. 25,000 dead, 8 wounded. Orders. Special shields, multiple layers, bronze. Massed archery. Night attacks, multiple directions. Stone scopes, adapting. Heavy shields. Need precision. Legs, heads. Consumption increases. Rivers. Mathematics. Current rate. Dead. 16th. Precision. 15th. Massed hours. Borrowed time. Hawthorne watches Leonidas. Knows. Dies. History records. Fights anyway. 3 days. Saves Greece. Same calculation. Every hour. 1,000 evacuated positions prepared. Mathematics. Sacrifice. 2,362 hours. New shields. Darkness. Night vision. Shields stop. Some precise fire. Increases predicted. Cooper tracks. 400. 350. 300. Each 30 seconds capability. August 14th, 0678 hours. System failure. Morrison last stimulants. Stone distortion. Drake shakes. Sterling habit glazing. Inventory. 240 rifle. 180 pistol. 19 grenades. 30 hours. After knives. Leonidas visits. Translator. Spartans trained lifetimes. 3 days. Strangers. 4 against 30,000 to 1. Thunder. Silent. Stand. Spartans. Final. Honor. Few. Hawthorne accepts means death. No rescue extraction. Choice made. Earning tridents. 1,284 hours. 50,000. 3 directions. Split pairs. Catastrophic expenditure. Masses. Precision barely slows. Burn magazines. Sidearms. Rifles. Empty. Grenades. Packed. Formations. Mechanical slaughter. Breaks. Final. 63 rifle. 90 pistol. 0 grenades. 6 hours. 6 until knives. Planning. Options bleak. Conserve extending, allowing breakthroughs. Maximum. Exhausting. Completely. Last stand. Withdraw. Abandoning. Possibly surviving. Betraying. Vote. Unanimous. Don't abandon. Die. 15th. Die. Buying time. Survive. Civilization. Futures exist. Send back. Mission clear. 92 hours. Barely functional. Muscle memory. Final. Medical. Conscious. Crash kills faster. Persians. 27 rifle. 60 pistol. 3 hours. After knives. Hand to hand. Overwhelmed. Persians sense. Thunder. Careful bursts. Running out. Xerxes. Night assault. Total. 100,000. Half remaining. Falls. Tonight. Fails. Massive force assembles. Green packing landscape. 100,000. 7 plus 300. 14,000 to 1. No force won. These numbers. Hawthorne team. Exhausted. Wounded. Fumes. Professional. Dangerous. Ready. Decades training. Millions invested. Centuries experience. Impossible moment. 480 BC. Weapons. 20, 25. Against unstoppable. 2,294 hours. Final battle. 100,000 advanced darkness. Night vision, last batteries dying. 300 meters, fire last rifle. Every maximize. 27, stops 27. Barely slows. Sidearms. 60 pistol, 53 kills, 7 misses, tremors. Continues. Hawthorne empties, pulls knife. Team follows. 7 knives, 100,000. Absurd. Hold anyway. Crash Spartan phalanx. 300 lockhold, 7 fight knives. Cooper 3 before spear. Leg fighting ground. Drake collapses, Cliff dozens. Morrison, surgical. Sterling calls targets, habit. Rivers, stone back-to-back, 11 between. Hawthorne, throat. Kidney artery, 8 before, sword, shoulder. Holds, impossibility. Spartans, perfect discipline. Seals, adaptable, efficient, professional, extremis. Creates position should break holds. 02, 98 hours. Breaks. 100,000. 14,000 died. 86 retreated. Unable comprehend. 7 knives, 300 stopped. Bodies piled. Blood-red springs. Collapse. All ammunition fired. Defended. 98 continuous. Killed 43,000. Held 4 days. Bought extra, never recorded. Morrison treats. All 7 alive. Cooper leg. Hawthorne shoulder. Stone concussion. Drake ribs. Sterling, hands Rivers back. Impossible achieved. 06. Xerxes. 45,000 dead. 20 wounded. 100 demoralized. Half force. Still 150, but believes demons impossible. Morale collapse. Orders total dawn. Everything. Final push ends. Breaks. Watch, prepare. 0 ammo, minimal medical, 30%, 150. Conclusive. Dawn. Reality breaks. Ripple returns. Sky folds. 7. Dissolve. Fall time. Crash. Nevada. Exact. Started. Empty. Wounded. Soaked blood. Watches. 0 elapsed. Deployed. Fought. 4. Changed. Returned. Exact. Left. Kyle Hawthorne recovers shoulder 6 weeks. Record training accident. Report, classified levels don't exist. Serves 4 years command. Never speaks, looks, texts, small inconsistencies matching memories. Figures, higher effectiveness, better. History adjusted, 7 shouldn't been. Marcus Rivers, Purple Heart classified wounds. Scarring doesn't reduce, 8 years retiring. Historian, Greek warfare. Papers, Thermopylae, authoritative, unusual insight. Never mentions first-hand knowledge. Dylan Cooper, notebook, ammunition, classified. Recovers leg, continues. Curriculum, ammunition management. Calculations, scenarios, small units, positions, overwhelming 4:30 ratio. Personal, never ask. Jackson Stone, evaluated, cleared. Distortions resolve. Senior instructor sniper, precision, extreme fatigue. Lectures, discipline, extended reference. Persian, unusual detail. First-hand certainty, assume, research. Tyler Morrison, treats 7, during, after. Logs, classified. 6 years civilian. Emergency trauma surgery, calm, chaos. Treated battlefield, beyond imagination, accurate, unknown how. Wyatt Sterling, radio logs, 98 hours communication, 1,000 years future. Classified. Communications training, protocols, impossible. Best operations, specific, students don't understand. Connor Drake, ribs heal, 8. Demolitions master instructor, improvised resource-constrained creative. Students ask, replies, 42 grenades, 4 days. Count army, hundreds, thousands. Teaching metaphor, not literal experience. All 7. Psychological evaluation, consistency, accounts, operation details, correlating precisely, independent. Documented, mass shared hallucination, environmental, Nevada. Cleared, duty notation, shared, altered consciousness, identical counts, tracking, decisions, attributed, exceptional cohesion, no questions, how. 7. Independently hallucinated same specific numbers, timeline. Thermopylae, August 11th through 13th, 480 BC. Leonidas commanded 8,000, Xerxes 2 to 300,000. Historical records. 3 days, betrayal, mountain path, flanking. Defenders died. Greek 2,000, Persian 20,000. Bought time, evacuate, defeating invasion, Salamis, Plataea. Mk-18, 5.56, NATO, 800 meters, semi-auto, 30 rounds. Seal load, 7, primary, 2, 10, 3, sidearm, 45, 6, grenades, 7, carries 1, 470 total. 5.56, 900 per second, 1, 700 joules. Unarmored bronze, single hit, lethal. Bronze, effective arrows, spears, minimal, supersonic rifle. Persian formations dense, 1 per square meter. Single passes, multiple, unarmored. Kill ratio, 1, 2 to 1, 5 per fired. Mast under 200. Night vision, 4,000 times amplification. 300 meters, starlight. Battery, 48 continuous. Bronze Age, 0. Darkness beyond torch, 20. Technological absolute until battery. Thermopylae, Academy standard terrain. Narrows, 15. Gates, cliff, sea. Defender forces, frontal, prepared. Channeling negates numerical. Spartan success, superior equipment, training, formation maximizing. Modern creates multiplication. Range times 8, accuracy times 4, rate times 2, 5, lethality times 3, net 2, 40 times archer, 7 equal 1, 680 bronze theoretical. Higher, modern defeats armor stops. Persian adaptations, historically accurate, documented. Mast, siege, night wave, all employed. Speed, developing within matches, effectiveness. Xerxes conquered, capable, command. Flexibility, not merely. Human physiological limits, sustained, documented. Peak degrades, 36 without sleep. Effectiveness drops 15 per 12 awake. Hallucinations, 72. Microsleep, uncontrollable, 96. Stimulants extend, 6, 12. Severe crash. Depicts maintaining, 98. Stimulants, discipline, rotation. Realistic operations, absolute human limit.
SEAL report creates questions operations.
7-man, sustained 4-day zero support. Weapons produces documented. Ammunition tracking, 1470 expended, no logistics. Explanation, mass hallucination. Satisfies paperwork convinces, no. Reviewing evidence. Members continue carrying knowledge, doesn't record. Held alongside 300, fired every, bought extra. No medals, books, acknowledgement. Operations reality. Important missions never acknowledged. Sometimes rivers, museums, Persian artifacts, Thermopylae. Bronze holes, researchers attribute unknown designs. Arrow patterns suggesting possessed longer records. Casualty distributions inconsistent. Bronze effects, small anomalies. Footnotes. Evidence 7, future changed fundamental. What battles throughout history might unrecorded interventions? When Spartans fought, impossible effectiveness. Roman legions, overwhelming. Germanic medieval castles endured beyond logical. Were there others? Soldiers displaced time, fighting future weapons. Ancient creating inconsistencies. Academics debate, never resolve. Raises fundamental questions, heroism, sacrifice, causality. Sent historical battle, modern weapons, finite ammunition. Knowing cannot change ultimate outcome, but can buy time. Reduce casualties, would go. Defending pass, 1 extra day saves thousands, cost your life. Is that trade acceptable? Spartans, Thermopylae, answered yes. SEALs scenario, answered yes. What would you answer? Records show defenders held longer than tactically expected. Casualties exceeded strategic predictions. Effectiveness surpassed bronze capability. Small discrepancies, maybe errors. Ancient documents, maybe Greek propaganda. Maybe records, imperfect, always. Or maybe 4 days, 480 BC, 7 Navy SEALs Mk-18s stood beside 300 Spartans' bronze shields. Maybe modern warriors, ancient heroes, held past together, neither knowing whether sacrifice mattered, both choosing fight anyway. Maybe history more complicated than papers suggest. Maybe important battles include warriors no book mentions. Pass at Thermopylae still exists, narrow gap between mountain and sea. Tourists visit Memorial 300 Spartans. No memorial mentions 7 Americans supposedly weren't there. But sometimes military personnel visit site, feels something wrong with official history. Numbers don't match. Effectiveness seems too high. Casualties appear inconsistent. Small anomalies don't prove anything, but suggest something happened history missed. When teams' modern special operations deploy impossible situations against overwhelming odds, orders, hold position, buy time, larger operations, do they think about Thermopylae? Do they wonder if Leonidas and 300 faced similar mathematics, certain death, but death that matters? Do they wonder if other warriors throughout history faced same calculation, chose same answer? Thermopylae stands history. Definition, heroic last stand. 300 Spartans against hundreds, thousands. 3 days, impossible defense. All defenders killed, but mission accomplished. Greece evacuated positions, prepared invasion, eventually defeated. Western civilization survived because 300 chose die buying time. In alternate history where 7 SEALs fought beside, calculation remained same. Certain death, but death that matters. Finite resources against infinite enemies. Hold until ammunition exhausts, then hold. Knives, then hold. Bare hands. Defense duration doesn't matter. Victory impossible. Mission simple. Buy time. Reduce enemy effectiveness. Make them pay every meter. Mission 300 achieved. 3 days. Mission 7 extended 4. Same calculation, same answer, same fate. Weapons empty now. Battle over. Warriors returned, but pass held. Time bought. Civilization saved. And somewhere, classified archives don't exist. Notebook. Dylan Cooper's handwriting. Tracking ammunition expenditure. 98 hours continuous combat. 1,470 rifle. 315 pistol. 42 grenades. Every accounted. Every pool documented. Final inventory, 0. Mathematics sacrifice written bullet counts, casualty figures. Equation history remembers, doesn't fully understand. How 300 defended 300,000. How pass held longer possible. How ancient bronze warriors achieved effectiveness beyond technology. Small historical anomalies, maybe inconsistencies sources, maybe errors analysis, or maybe something else happened. Thermopylae, 7 people know, never prove. 7 warriors who held pass alongside history's most famous last stand, vanished before history wrote ending. Pass at Thermopylae remains, hot springs flow, memorial stands, tourists' photographs. And sometimes, 7 veterans, classified Operation Look, ancient Greek history see. Fingerprints, margins, evidence. Battle officially never happened, proof. Sometimes warriors fight not recognition, because mission matters. Someone must hold line.